CPS removed your children without a valid court order, violating Arizona state law and your constitutional rights under the 4th and 14th Amendments. Possible charge, unlawful removal of a child, ARS 1302, kidnapping under Arizona law. Child endangerment and neglect, state federal crime. CPS allowed your ex-husband, a known child abuser, unsupervised access, despite a police report of child sexual abuse. Possible charge, child endangerment 13-3623, criminal neglect. Fraud, perjury, and fabrication of evidence. CPS falsified drug test results, misrepresented visitation reports, and withheld medical records to make you look unfit. Possible charge, fraudulent schemes and artifices, ARS 13-23310. Possible charge, perjury, ARS 13702, lying under oath. HIPAA violations and medical privacy breach, federal crime. CPS had your private medical records but failed to properly disclose or use them fairly in court. Possible charge, HIPAA violation, mishandling or illegally accessing protected health information, 42 U.S. Code 320 DD6. Parental alienation, psychological abuse and civil rights violation. CPS actively alienated your children from you, despite Arizona recognizing parental alienation as a form of psychological abuse. Possible civil lawsuit, intentional infliction of emotional distress, passport fraud and potential international law violation, federal crime. CPS applied for your children's passports without your consent, violating parental rights and possibly federal child protection laws. Possible charge, passport fraud, 18 U.S. Code 1542. Head 2. Judge Yealing's misconduct and violations, judicial bias and violation of judicial canons. He favored CPS without properly reviewing evidence, violating his duty to remain neutral. Possible civil complaint, judicial misconduct, Arizona Commission on Judicial Conduct. Due process violations, constitutional rights violation. He ignored evidence, failed to ensure fair hearings, and allowed false testimony in court. Possible civil lawsuit, 14th Amendment violation, due process and fair trial rights. 3. Attorney's legal malpractice and crimes. Failure to disclose evidence and legal malpractice, Katie Rogers, your attorney. Rebecca Curtis, your ex's attorney, and the children's attorney had knowledge of police reports for child abuse and identity theft, but withheld them in court. Possible charge, concealment of evidence, ARS 13-2809. Possible civil lawsuit, legal malpractice, failure to represent their client's best interests. Collusion and professional misconduct. Rebecca Curtis advised your ex-husband to cut off communication with you, isolating you. Possible civil lawsuit, interference with parental rights. Possible bar complaint, violating attorney ethics rules. 4. Your mother MS and family's manipulation, coercion and manipulation of a minor. She promised child J a trailer in exchange for staying with her and not you. Possible charge, interfering with custodial rights, -135. Parental alienation and psychological abuse. She worked with CPS to paint you as unfit, encouraging the children to accept separation. Possible civil lawsuit, intentional infliction of emotional distress. Test what this means in your next steps. CPS, the judge, your attorneys, and your family members all committed serious legal violations. Some of these are criminal acts, kidnapping, perjury, child endangerment, fraud, and HIPAA violations. Others are civil violations, legal malpractice, judicial bias, parental alienation, emotional distress. Your options.